Have you ever stopped to wonder what might be hidden beneath tons of ice, buried for thousands, maybe even millions of years? And what if I told you that some of those discoveries could change everything we know about the past, and possibly even our future? Ice isn't just a cold blanket covering mountains and distant continents. It's a vault, a time capsule, a silent guardian of ancient, mysterious, and sometimes terrifying secrets. As glaciers retreat and permafrost melts, science is being forced to face revelations that sound like science fiction, but they're entirely real. Here are 10 terrifying discoveries found in ice that left even seasoned researchers completely stunned. Take a deep breath. You're about to step into a frozen world of mysteries. 1. Ötzi, the 5,300-year-old murder mystery. In 1991, in the Alps between Italy and Austria, two hikers stumbled, literally, upon history. Among the rocks and ice was what looked like a modern corpse. But when scientists arrived, the truth was shocking. The man had died around 3300 BC. Named Ötzi, the Iceman had been naturally mummified by the freezing conditions. Tests revealed stunning details. He had charcoal tattoos, carried advanced tools for his time, and his final meal was still in his stomach. But the scariest part? CT scans showed an arrowhead lodged in his shoulder. Ötzi had been murdered. But by whom? And why? 2. Giant ancient viruses still alive. In 2014, in Siberia, a team of French scientists discovered what looked like harmless ice samples, until they found a virus trapped in the permafrost for over 30,000 years. When warmed in the lab, it came back to life, infecting amoebas as if no time had passed. Named Pithavirus ibericum, it doesn't infect humans yet. But here's the scary part. How many other unknown ancient viruses are still frozen, just waiting to be released by global warming? With each hotter summer, more ancient ice melts, and who knows what might thaw with it. 3. Frozen forest beneath the ice. Imagine walking across a glacier and learning that beneath your feet lies an ancient forest frozen in time. That's exactly what researchers found in Alaska. Upright trees, fossilized leaves, even preserved roots, all hidden beneath thick ice. The discovery suggests the area was once warm and lush, and then something catastrophic caused a sudden freeze. Even more unsettling, the current climate changes may be part of an ancient, repeating pattern, one that could be starting again. 4. World War I soldiers preserved in ice. During World War I, brutal battles were fought high in the Alps. Many soldiers went missing, lost to the mountains, until decades later they began to reappear perfectly preserved. Bodies were found frozen with uniforms, boots, medals, even letters to loved ones, intact. Some looked like they had simply fallen asleep. The ice had held them in a time capsule. Their war didn't end. It just paused, waiting to be uncovered. 5. Mysterious life beneath Lake Vostok. Nearly 4 kilometers under Antarctica's ice lies a lake untouched by sunlight for millions of years. Lake Vostok. When scientists drilled down and reached it, they found microorganisms unlike anything known to science. Some were so genetically strange, they might not even be from our known branches of life. What's more disturbing? Sensors recorded strange noises coming from beneath the ice. Echoes, thumps, rhythmic patterns. Could it just be ice shifting or something alive? 6. The Piri Reis map, a puzzle from past. Drawn in 1513 by Turkish Admiral Piri Reis. This map should have been just a historical relic, but it showed something puzzling. The coast of Antarctica without ice. The issue? Antarctica wasn't even discovered until 1820, and the last time it was ice-free was over 6,000 years ago. Where did Piri Reis get his information? Did an ancient civilization map the world before history remembers it? Or is this just one piece of a much larger forgotten puzzle? 7. Inca child sacrifices frozen in time. High in the freezing Andes, archaeologists uncovered Inca children buried in ritual sacrifice. Their bodies were so well preserved by the cold that they still had skin, hair, even eyelashes. The children had been drugged, dressed in fine clothing, and left to die in the icy silence. One child's face still showed the last moment of life, calm, yet haunting. Scientific tests revealed traces of painkillers and alcohol. Their preservation is beautiful, tragic, and deeply unsettling. 8. Deadly gas trapped in ice. The permafrost holds billions of tons of methane, a greenhouse gas far more potent than carbon dioxide. As the ice thaws, methane bubbles begin to rise, and some are so dense they explode. Footage from Siberia shows massive craters appearing overnight. And worse, methane release could trigger a runaway effect that accelerates climate change beyond control. In short, we're lighting a match near a frozen gas tank. 9. The Arctic Ghost Ship, HMS Terror. In 1845, two British ships, the HMS Erebus and HMS Terror, sailed off to explore the Arctic. They were never seen again. Over 170 years later, the Terror was found, frozen in the icy sea, perfectly preserved. Dishes still on tables, books on shelves, personal belongings untouched. Diaries found on board told of starvation, madness, even cannibalism. But something else lingered between the lines, fear, not just of cold, but of being hunted. 10. The unexplainable Antarctic sound. In 2018, scientists placed ultra-sensitive sensors across Antarctica. What they picked up was eerie, a deep, constant hum, like something breathing beneath the ice. The frequency shifted with the temperature and wind. Some called it the song of the ice. Others called it a cry. Maybe it's just ice cracking under pressure. Or maybe it's the voice of something ancient we've never truly heard before. The ice is speaking. Are we ready to listen? These discoveries prove that ice doesn't just preserve the past. It reveals it. And sometimes, what it shows us is more unsettling than we ever imagined. The past is not as frozen as we thought. And the secrets trapped in ice, they're melting. Slowly, surely, inevitably. The real question is, are we ready for what's coming next?